Ghostly greetings and holler at your boy Prue. We're doing Dean Koontz's Odd Thomas. I'll be reviewing 3 videos tonight, hopefully. And doing 3 videos tonight, so you're going to see this shirt a couple more times. And I'm almost done with another book, so you might get a 4th one by the time these upload. Awesome. But you know how I do reviews. Plot, characters, pros and cons, and how much I just loved the read. So that's pretty cool. I will say I'm going to try to do my best to make these videos a little shorter, because I think I run time too much. Ramble a bit. Maybe I'll just do like a weekly ramble. Josh's ramblings. I'm a rambling man, I guess. I don't know. But my ears look kind of fucking big in this hat. Don't they? Don't they look big in this hat? Alright, who cares? Alright. Odd Thomas. What is Odd Thomas about? A dude named Odd Thomas. He can see ghosts, and he uses the ghosts can kind of help him solve like mysteries and stuff. And then he can see some bad ghosts called Bardocks, which I think of the bat from Anastasia. And there's a lot of them, so he thinks something bad's going to happen. And the book basically general around Odd and his girlfriend Stormy finding that stuff out. Plot. Okay, the seeing dead people, kind of done. And the southern town thing and mystery, it's kind of done. So I'm going to give the plot C+. It's tropey. Not the most tropey, but it's pretty close. All right. Characters. Characters where I thought this book shined the hardest. Yes. Thomas was fucking awesome. The police chief was awesome. His girlfriend Stormy was awesome. And I do not recall her last name. Let me, I read these like a week ago. I just, Stormy Llewellyn. That was it. I thought it was funny because Llewellyn is a name I've heard before. Said Stormy Daniels once, which I thought was funny. She's an adult film star. Woohoo! Dodged the bullet there, buddy. All right. So, Odd I really liked. He was very relatable. He has a job as a short order cook. And he's really funny. The police chief, I really liked him. And William Dafoe's version of him in the movie, which I saw, was awesome. Also, a big props to Anton, whose name I cannot pronounce, who played Odd Thomas. He played Chekhov in the new Star Trek movies. R.I.P. brother, you were gone too soon, and you were not only a good human being from what I've read on your IMDb page, but you were an amazing, amazing actor, and I had a string. I don't care, we're keeping that in. That you were an amazing actor in the movies that I saw of yours. You're also Charlie Bartlett, so come on. All right, well, it's not about him. It's not about that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with the story. Characters, again, Stormy was awesome. She was cool. She was hip. She was kind of sassy. That's how I like a chick. Thomas was amazing. He was a fun, very relatable guy who just kept things simple. And the police chief just wanted to get home to his family and just try to live a normal life and can't because there's ghosts and fucking hauntings and everything. So that's amazing. That was amazing. There's a particular line in the first part of the book that I enjoyed, but we'll discuss that. We'll discuss that later. All right. Pros and cons. Cons. I'm going to do cons first. Normally do pros first. Characters. I didn't give the characters a grade. Characters I'm going to give a B2. I really liked the main characters, and I liked some of the background characters, but they kind of I really liked everything, but nothing was like epic, you know? Like everything was like, oh, this is good, and this is good, and this is good. But good's where it stayed. It didn't get to great. But it's still good. So I'm going to give it a B. Pros and cons. I'm going to do cons first because there's not many. So spoilers. Cons. this story got old real quick. Like at 350, 400-ish pages. No, I'm sorry, 450-ish pages that this book was. I found it to be a bit long-winded. There's also a short story in here. I didn't realize how far that was into the book. But the story does stay a little over long. Proper editing could have gone a long way with this. And several parts I just thought were wasted momentum. Like, you got a good beat, and then you kind of tethered. And then normally you enjoy the ride, but the con of the ride was peaks and valleys. So that was the problem for me. Except for like the last 100 pages when you find out what the plot is and what the fuck happened. Then you're like, oh, snap. Then that stays action-packed. But I read this like a week and a half ago, and I'm already forgetting some of the parts. So sorry I haven't been around to film that much. Okay, pros. The first line in this book just grips you right there. So I'm going to read it to you. I don't read well out loud, so please bear with me. That's actually why I'm a little nervous about doing this video, but I really want to do this thing. Though in this age, when fame is the altar that most people worship, I am not sure who you would care or who I am and why I exist. Wow, that is an amazing first fucking line. I haven't read better first line in a while. And from then on, I just know it's going to be a thing. Let's look at that over. Through this age, when fame is the altar in which most people worship, which is true. You can have more followers on Instagram. You can be a higher up official or anything. And you can say some of the most dumb shit. And people will flock to it because they want to be involved. So yeah, I will say that that's true. But then it goes to like a dark, sad spot where it goes, I'm not sure why you care who I am or that I exist. Think about that. He's just a dude. And now he's not sure why we would care about his story because he's not famous. Even though he does all these good things, which is humbling. And I responded very well to that. I did. I instantly read that part like 4 times, and I was like, that is amazing fucking writing, Dean Koontz. I know Dean Koontz is compared to King. I know it. I dig it. However, that little bit just fucking was good. That's good storytelling, dudes. That is a pro. I'm going to give a mad bonus points to. That first line was awesome. I know I said I wouldn't ramble, but that line got me. Secondly, pros. Stormy. Oh my God, what an amazing girlfriend. Like, she's so cool and hip, and she just didn't give a shit. And then when she did give a shit, she did it till and that's a good chick. And yeah, that was good. You know, if you've read this, you fucking know. And oh man, Stormy was the shit. I liked her more than I liked and the police chief and the bad guys and the world it's in just all seemed so fun and great. But it also wasn't like, I haven't heard a lot about this. So I read this as like a treat. And now you're thinking, man, Prue, you were kind of like, at the beginning, but now you're all amped up with energy. And that's fucking true. Because when you think about like the plot, you're like, think about the characters, like, yeah, got it, cool characters. But when you think about like the way they're written and the way they interact with each other, that is done masterfully. So I'm giving maddest bonus points to the pros. Journey. How much did I enjoy the book? Honestly, I loved every minute of the ride. However, sorry, I got the low battery light. The ride could have been shorter. I feel like I was stuck in a car with the heat on. I didn't mind it. I had a good time. Could have been a little bit of a shorter ride. But other than that, though, epic sauce. I'm going to give this a B+. It's good, but it's not. Little things held it back. This has been your boy Prue. We're going on 8 minutes, so with the intro, probably going to push this up to about 10-minute video, which is fine. That's cool. I just want y'all to know, B+ for Dean Koontz. Strong characters, strong interactions with each other, and a cool, fun world. However, cons, you didn't need this much stuff to tell this much space, and it's kind of tropey. So you kind of, some of the stuff later on you catch because of the tropes, but this is kind of old, so maybe the tropes weren't around then. It's been your boy Prue, and we're going to do 2 other videos tonight, so stay creepy. Thanks so much for watching. I can't help you. I can't help but be grateful for everyone who's watching and subscribing and sharing and just being fun and interactive. 2020 is a rough year, so I'm happy I can be fun for y'all, and y'all are being awesome for me. So let's just keep being awesome to each other. Thank you. Deuces.